Good morning, day 97. This is a really cool little spot here. We are at Father Tom's little campsite here in town. Really cool. Go show you the little field that we camped in a second. But yeah, it was a great little reunion with all our little SOBO friends.
That's awesome.
Yep. Had some drinks, had some food, came back here, and we all tented together for one last hurrah. So now we're gonna all drive back to separate locations. We're gonna get dropped off first. We're gonna hit this trail. Got a nice big mountain in store, Mount Greylock, tallest mountain in Massachusetts. Right off the bat. See you guys out there. Check out this little backyard setup here. We got bear box. We set up our tent right over here. You got picnic tables. There's some other people here that were hammocking. Really chill spot. Really dew covered though. Our tent is soaked. We gotta dry it out as soon as we get down to the mountain.
Yeah. He goes, I don't. Just like angry cat in the background.
And here's a nice little turn symbol onto this cool bridge, 1958. Wow. Over the train tracks. It's cool. While we were in the diner yesterday, the whole diner was shaken from a train coming across these tracks. What a cool bridge with that view in the background. The mountains we are heading towards, out of this town and up. Check out this little bridge. You got handprints all over it. I don't think that's hikers because I don't see them having paint with them to do this. But check it out. Here at the same river as yesterday, when we saw the bald eagle, just a different spot. There's that head we saw too yesterday. Look at that thing. What is with the neck? Woo, cool reflection. Almost to our official hike through the woods.
We were told there was trail magic in Phelps, and we were thinking that box right over there, the cooler, is probably it.
We are late in the season. I don't know if they're still stocking this thing. Don't know what might be in it. Well, let's check it out. Moment of truth. Let's see what is in this bin. What?
A one-person tent.
There's a tent in this hiker box.
Amazing.
I don't think we really need anything, so we're just checking it out. Could be a hammock, maybe. This is the craziest one we've ever seen. Usually it's just got some snacks in there, like the pistachios.
The refreshing wipes are very important. Sleeping go. So is this some sort of sleeping bag?
I don't know. We're definitely not going to take any of this stuff. We've got all we need. Way to go, town.
That's amazing.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure if we've mentioned it already, but this town is Williamstown. Although they might as well call it Greylock Town. They've named everything in this town after this mountain. So can't wait to get up it. Very monumental mountain here. And you know what that means. AT symbols, we are turning off the road finally. There it is, AT southbound, Mount Greylock, 5.8 miles. Right down this way, finally onto the trails. Well, we have been forewarned. Loud gunshots heard from rifle range. That's alright, we're making enough ruckus out here with all these leaves on the ground and my crazy singing here and there. Alright, this is certainly a strange one. We're walking the trail and we come up to goo! Who wrote that? That's so confusing.
That's really wait a minute.
What?
I think I know what it is.
Huh? Wait. We hit 600! Oh my gosh. Check out these mushrooms in this tree. Seen tons of tree mushrooms, these are little shelf ones, but this is cool. All these little separate ones growing out on top of each other. So unique, every little mushroom group out here. Coming out to our first good view of the day. Man, is it? Hello. This is amazing. Sometimes pop out just a tiny glimpse through trees, but nice clearing here. I'm gonna step to the edge, get a really good view of the town. Look at that. I don't know which way we're looking right now, but could be Williamstown, where we just came from. Trying to see if I see anything familiar like the Stop and Shop. But cool little farms down below. Look at all those awesome fields. Green pastures. I see a bunch of sheep down there. And just an amazing day. Great weather for the next couple. And we get to see another glider getting pulled. I don't think we're going to stick around too long here to watch it get up there and go around, since we got a big mountain in store. We got to get up to Greylock. Wonder if it would come back this way and glide around here, or if it's going out to those mountain ridges in the distance. Well, we stuck around a couple minutes and kind of coming back our way. Oh, it's really coming our way. Turning right towards us. Oh, just released. Check that out. Here comes the plane. That was really cool. He just dove, cut his engine and dove down, trying to get down to the airport as quick as he can. All kinds of cool air activity going on out here. Two planes kind of following each other out there. Straight over our heads. Wow. That was cool. Snuck right over us. No way. That was so cool. Cool looking tree here, and even cooler signs, especially that top one. Appalachian Trail, Maine that way, Georgia that way. Haven't seen something like that yet. Pretty cool. Mount Greylock 3.3. Let's get up there. After a little bit of a climb, looks like we have reached Mount Williams. Let's see, we've got 2,953 feet, just shy of 3,000 footer.
I was wondering why all the signs never mention Mount Williams around here, just Mount Greylock. Now I see why.
Should have a great view from Greylock though.
I don't know if you guys knew, but my buff is an AT buff, so it has different points of the trail. 100 miles, Katahdin. We did Killington Peak now. We went through the Whites. And now we're hitting Mount Greylock. So cool. We've been moving down the Beanie as we've been trekking down south.
Our final ascent to Mount Greylock. So funny, we just passed some other hikers. And it was the first time that we heard somebody say, "Wow, you guys look like thru-hikers." But it's also about the 10th time that right after they said that, they said,
"We look so clean." Which is cool, because a clean thru-hiker I would take. And that's like a sweet spot.
Oh man, it's so funny. We've heard that like 10 times already on the trail. You guys look so fresh and clean. With this beard? Look at this thing. This is the longest I've ever grown my beard. Oh man, I guess I just don't have that long hair flowing yet. That's cool, it's compliments. We take it, it's amazing. I'll get here, where's the summit? Hopped out to a little road here, still got a little ways to go up, but we just turned around to an amazing view already. I'm not even at the top. Can't wait to get to the tower. There's a tower on top. So close to the summit, you can see that tower looming in the distance. We'll get there in a second. But check this out, Thunderbolt Shelter. This looks interesting. Thunderbolt Ski Trail. In the 1930s, skiing meant trudging uphill for 2 hours carrying equipment, all for the thrill of a 2-minute run. Alright. Wow, not too shabby. No camping, emergency overnight only. Wah, wah, wah. These benches on 4 corners going around that you could set up and sleep on. In an emergency, of course. Look at that, little furnace. But we've got a shelter we're aiming for the day. Another 5K after this. And we finally made it up here to the amazing lookout tower. Look how cool that looks. Wow, it's enormous. You can see people for the size reference. We're gonna see if we can get up in there. I don't know how crowded it's gonna be. So this little sign just gave us a wealth of information for things we've been seeing for a long time now. You can see these red berries right here, the mountain ash fruits. We've seen these all over, didn't know what they were, but provides a little treat for the birds. Not edible for humans, we figured that. And it's cool, this little picture here shows those exact trees right there. You can see the red one over there, the mountain ash. There's yellow birch with all the yellow leaves, balsam fir. Yeah. What a crazy entrance into this thing. This little passage we had to come up. It's both ways, and you literally have to suck in your gut to let people go by.
Yeah, so we left our book bags downstairs because otherwise no one was going to fit.
No chance of fitting through the bag. Well, this is cool now. Going up these spiral stairs. Woo! Wow, this is kind of trippy on camera. Look at this. Looking south to the Catskill Mountains of New York. That is near home. Look at that. I think if I zoom out to there, I think those mountains. It's probably the Catskills way out there. Heading towards home.
Home, sweet home.
Look at these mountain ranges. We're passing through a lot of this in the next days. Look at all those pine trees. Still making it out there. Still staying green. And the lodge. We're gonna go check that out in just a second. And this is that tight corridor going down that you can barely fit 2 people by.
Look at this relief map. As you can see what the path that we took. We hit Mount Williams, we've been going up the mountain range, we made it to Mount Greylock, the highest point here in Massachusetts. Now we're gonna go all the way down, passing through the town of Cheshire tomorrow, and heading out.
Got down here to the Basecom Lodge. We're gonna go check it out. Pretty cool, they got lunches and wine, beer, baked goods. Woo! Wow, really nice looking in here. Taking a little breather here at the lodge, eating some leftovers from the bar yesterday where we celebrated, and we've still got our trail buddy Skippy here with us.
Check it out. There's peanut butter for him.
Got a seat for him right there. Round number 2. Just picked these up here with a nice hot mulled cider. Apple cider with some cinnamon. Delicious. Just leaving the lodge and right out of it, right onto the trail, Appalachian Trail South. We've got 3.2 to get to the shelter we're aiming for tonight. About a little less than 2 hours till sunset. Just came down to this amazing looking pond. It's really cool with the reflection. Look at that. It's like a mirror. Cool little shack over there. So peaceful, so serene.
$2.80 south, foot only.
Is this foot only? Okay, 2 miles to go. Gonna give you guys a little funny story from yesterday's reunion. Rewind 2 states ago, New Hampshire. We were also having a little reunion, SOBO reunion at Woodstock Brewery in New Hampshire. And one of our trail friends says, I'd like a root beer. they say, we don't have root beer. Comes around table, comes to us, and I'm like, I've never seen this whole system you got going on back here that we can watch on these conveyor belts, and they were actually brewing beers in the background. I was like, I'm gonna have whatever beer you've got brewing back there. She didn't know what it was. She goes back, comes back out, pops it on the table. It's root beer. So our friend was like, no way! She wouldn't have had it if we didn't ask for whatever beer they had going back there. Waitress didn't know about it. Fast forward to now. We were out at the bar, we were all celebrating. She asked for another root beer at this bar, Massachusetts. And she asked, what kind of root beer is it? And the bartender didn't know, so we kind of threw all these different brands out. A&W, Stewart's. She was like, I'm not sure, I don't think it's any of them. She goes and gets it. She pops it on the table. You know it. Woodstock Brewery, New Hampshire root beer. She was losing her mind, our friend. We were all like, there's no way. It is destiny. Yeah, funny little story. It was a great little tidbit from yesterday. All right, show you the shelter when we get there. Hopefully we can have the thing to ourselves, spread out in there. Otherwise we might tent. I gotta air this thing out anyway, it's all wet. Green. Orange. Crazy. Just came out of green, it just lit up. So bright here from all this orange. Oh man. Craziest transition. I thought it got brighter, the skies, but it was just the leaves. Right back to green again. And we're settling in here on our tent for the night. We did decide to tent on a tent platform because the tent is just soaked. We needed to air it out anyway, so we're setting it up. And then, we got here.
And there's actually 3 guys in the shelter. They're having a little weekend getaway, so we're just letting them have the shelter. They're really, really friendly. They've been offering us lots of food. So.
But as you saw, we stuffed their faces up there with the hot dogs and the leftovers. So I don't even know if we're going to have dinner tonight or not. Yeah. We'll see how we feel later.
We'll still chit-chat with them, though.
Yeah. So for now, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Fantastic day today.
Mm-hmm.